They had some chicken on sale this week, and I know I made it last week, but then it was so good I had to make it again this week. But I used my roaster oven this time because the chicken I bought was not the whole chicken, but the drumsticks and the thighs. But I didn't think it would fit in that other pot, so I used this today. But here it is. I didn't make a video on this. Basically the same thing. But I wanted to make a new video on the chicken stock. So there's the leftovers there. And I got a tray here. I'm gonna bake that off right now. Alright, there goes all my chicken scraps. I'm gonna go ahead and brown that off in the oven right now. These should be good enough. Let's see. Turn that off. Alright, there goes the chicken cooked off again. Let me find the pot for that now. Alright, found the pot. Chicken's in there. I was watching another video on the chicken stock, and they said to save all the veggie clippings and use that for the stock also. Creates more flavor and probably way healthier. Alright, in with the veggies. Let me get some filtered water. Okay, there's the filtered water. You could use cold tap water, but I wouldn't use hot tap water because it's probably rust and stuff in there from the pipes and just from the heater. But cold water from the tap's good, but I use filtered water right here. Alright, let's turn the fire on. Alright, we'll just bring this to a boil. Alright, that's what we're waiting for, a boil. Let me turn it down to a simmer. Alright, turn it down to low and let that simmer for hours. Alright, thanks to the tip I got on the last one I made. Yeah, it wasn't enough time. I didn't think so either. But I think it should just be at a slow simmer for at least 5-6 hours. But alright, let's cover this back up and let it simmer away. So it's about 7:45 now in the morning, and I work graveyard shift, and I'll probably go to sleep about 2-3 o'clock or so, somewhere around there. But I'll probably just turn this off before I go to sleep. That might be long enough. I just finished making this container for my mom. It's probably about 2 servings in there. But yummy, look at that. The one thing I did different with the chicken soup was I put okra in there this time. But everything else is the same as I did last week. Alright, here it goes, simmering away. I'm kind of confused about the time now. I'm not sure how long to cook it for. I think the last time I did it for 2 hours, I think. But I'm watching videos now. They say anywhere from 2 to 4 hours, looks like, or depending on how much chicken too. Like Gordon Ramsay did one, and he did it for only 30 minutes because it was just one carcass. He did it for 30 minutes. So I don't think it has to be overnight. I'm just gonna try turn it off when I eat dinner. Probably be about 4 to 5 hours from now. Alright, it's about 2 hours in. It's looking good. It smells so good. Actually, it smells really good in here. Actually, what I did with the stock I made from last week was I ended up cooking the chicken in that stock for this week. So yeah, I didn't waste that stock from last week. coming on 4 hours now. I don't know if I should cut it off or let it go some more. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna maybe go 1 more hour. What's that? 11:46. I'll cut it off in 1 more hour. How's that look? Yummy. It's my dinner for tonight. Mm. $12:45. It's been 5 hours. I think I'm gonna cut it off. It's been simmering for 5 hours, so it smells good. Alright, I want to use this, strain most of this out. Alright, I think you get the idea. Alright, I got most of it out. There goes the remainder of the stock right there. Alright, from here, let me see if I could try and drain it through the strainer. Alright, there it goes. I strained it once. The pot is empty. I put the strainer back on the pot. And strain it back into this pot. Alright, from here. Let's pour it back into the pot. I went ahead and strained it back into the pot. How's that look? Chicken stock.